Hi people, how are you today? So, I should have recorded a video in a better way, but I kind of have a flu and my body doesn't want to do too much and stuff. So I thought I should just tell you a story. I'm not a storyteller, but this story has been on my mind. I don't know why it came into my head today, but I thought I should just share. I don't know if it's an embarrassing moment or it's just life. Some things happen. Things happen. Okay, so to the story. So I was in high school and we used to hike. I was in Zimbabwe, so it was those times when transport was a problem. So if you needed to get home, sometimes you'd have to hike, right? So I left school. I hiked to a certain point. I had to hike to another point, and I was gonna hike home. But then on my way, I was pressed, like super pressed. So when I reached the last hiking point, which was going to be my last hiking point to now get home, I was like, I can't take it. Only two things here. I pee on myself or I get into a bush. But which bush? There was no bush. And then I remembered, oh, there's a relative down the road, okay? But I'd have to walk like a distance. There's a relative who lived nearby that area. So I decided, okay, let me go there, and then because it's late and my uncle was gonna knock off later, to be, I could ask for him to pick me and drop me, or I could ask the relative to drop me home. But home was really far. Okay, so I started walking, guys. I was pressed. I was pressed. My body was saying, "At the door, at the door." The urine was saying, even at the door. I'm Liango. So yes, the P was Amliango. It was at the door. It was like, Concord girl, we're coming out now. But I was not there yet. So I reached a point and I said, you know what? I'm not reaching. I'm not going to arrive having not peed. Like, there's no way. So now, like, there's a road, right? Like a main road. And then on the sides, there's houses and some little boo bushes and whatever that word is, to my little bushes like planted like to my small hedges. And I said, if I can walk behind these hedges, I can just stand there and pretend I'm just standing, and then just let the pee out, because there's no way I'm gonna squat because the hedge is like, it's like by my knee. I mean, yeah, by my knee. So if I squat, everyone's still going to see me that I'm, yeah, squatting. So I just said, okay, this is the plan. Tina, you're gonna stand and then you're gonna let it out. Just pee on yourself. It's gonna go on your socks. No, it shouldn't have gone on my socks. Yes, so I was gonna have to like put my legs strategically, so it just goes straight down because I was in a skirt, of course. So yeah, it happened. So I stood there, put my legs in the right position, and I just looked at the cars pass by, red, yellow, blue cars, and the door opened. And then I was done. So I was like, okay, so plan the plan was I just let it come out, because there was no way I was gonna do any sort of, undressing to help my situation. So it was just gonna, whatever was on my body, yeah, it was gonna meet you. So yeah, and I started walking now to the house of the relative, because I'm like, if I can get there and then I can ask to use the toilet immediately I get there, then I can go and wash the necessary items that needed to be refreshed, the like clothings that got disturbed by this situation. So yeah, that is how I have I ever told this story? No. That is how I went, and then I went to the loo and I got my inner wear that got disturbed by the situation, and like, yeah, got it cleaned up and packed it in my bag, because yeah, I was not gonna leave it there. So yeah, oh my gosh. So yeah, that is how I peed on myself. So then, anyway, it was late and they then gave me tea and bread. And eventually, when they called like my uncle, about picking me up. He's like, I'm already home. They said, no, she's here. And so I feel like it was late. She didn't manage to get a ride home. So they took me home. And that's how I got home that day. And yeah, so I just like to say, guys, before you leave work, before you leave home, before you leave school, just relieve yourself. It is not pleasant to have the I'm younger. But you know, sometimes you're really caught in a situation and you can't help it. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that is my brief story for you today, because I don't know if I missed today, if I'm gonna be able to help, come up with a video tomorrow or something. I just need this flu to go away. Then it can be set for Thursday's video. So guys, like, subscribe, tell me what you want to hear from me, tell me what you want to, like, what you want me to do for you to entertain you or whatever, or teach you, because I'm a teacher too, right? So like, subscribe, that notification bar, ding ding, so that you see my videos whenever they pop up. Anyway, guys, tell your neighbor this is your Monday special. Bye.